point where we're doing activities, they will come to you. All right? Don't worry. We intend to make sure everybody has the same experience. Now, for telling us a little bit about our purpose, I'm going to invite Marley to come.
Good Health Communities is a nonprofit that is committed to empowering individuals and communities to address the challenges associated with the challenge of Alzheimer's or dementia and the closely associated problem of social isolation. Right? We know that we are in a society where social isolation is increasing, but individuals who are experiencing Alzheimer's disease have an increased risk of social isolation, like the Goodman Living Stronger Memory Program. You're going to get an opportunity, if you've not done that as yet, you'll get an opportunity this afternoon to engage in some of the tools used by the Stronger Memory Program. But Rhonda was able to actually form what is known as the MoCo Mid-County Village, and Resilient Health sponsors that organization. But let me give you some history of what we've done so far, what Resilient Health Communities has done so far. So since launching our first pilot using the Goodman Living's Stronger Memory Program, which was done online, which we launched this in January of 2024, it has evolved. Now we have actually customized the program for individuals in target communities. We've created scripts and workbooks that will target the individuals in those communities.
I served on the local board for a year. But what I like to talk to people about, especially as you're going down and putting this organization together, is how I actually ended up working with Alzheimer's and dementia.
Take part in the Stronger Memory, which was presented to us by Rhonda and also Sylvia. The reason that I got into the Stronger Memory program was, well, actually I'm 39 going on 80. And so far, it seems like things have been going well. However, we do have a member of our family who's, actually she just passed. She just passed 2 weeks ago. But she also, like myself, a registered nurse, vibrant woman, raised 2 children. We sang at our children's wedding. And I don't see her that often because she's in Minneapolis. But when I saw her at the wedding, which was at a lovely place upstate New York, we went to the bathroom, which was, a room which was as big as the place. But she could not remember how to wash her hands. And you think that it only affects the person, it affects the whole family. Because you see how one person, it can happen to anybody, okay? And Lord knows it may be in my genes, but I want to make sure that if it is, I'm going to hopefully delay the progression. And one of the ladies came up to tell me, which I share this story, because I encouraged everybody that I know. I sent out the emails, made sure that for 10 minutes a day you're reading anything, the Daily Inquirer, your Bible, anything out loud, because it strengthens your prefrontal cortex. Also, when you get hold of the book, there's some very simple math exercises, which you'll be doing today. You do those, it's like 2 plus 2 is 4. Notes, equations, and all of that. Just something very simple, but do it for 10 minutes, and you'll be surprised how fast your mode of exercise is going to go. And then in the back of the book, they have some wonderful sentences which make you think about cherished memories, and you just do 10 minutes of those sentences at random, and just
Your feet, Trinidad feet. So, next, that months ago, several of us heard a terrible fact that Americans are 12% of the population. The projection is that we will be 40% of the cases in the future. Those cases are predicted to almost double in this country. So
Impactful from Mr. Baker. And so we want to give each one of us an opportunity to tell your story, right? So we're going to have a storytelling adventure. I'm not, who is leading out the, can I see the hand of the facilitator leading out the storytelling adventure? I think it's Lisa.
This is important for breast health, especially for the women in the building. I know we're talking about brain health, but this supports your overall wellness. So we're looking at our underarms. We're going to make a little quick palm. Stick your thumb out kind of like an L. So I find this easy because a lot of times in the morning we might be rushing and we want to do this quickly before we get out the house. You're going to rub, take your thumb, be on the outside up here, right here at the joint, and the whole arm will go underneath and you're rubbing. If you can withstand hitting yourself under the arm with small fists, you can do that as well. And you want to open up both areas under the arms. Again, this is important, especially for women with breath health. You don't want stagnant fluid. You don't want fluid that's not moving. Especially when we're thinking about deodorants and things of those nature that we're putting under our arm. They have different toxins that the lymphatic system is absorbing and it's slowing down its function. So we want to pump and stimulate it. Next area, we're going to go to our belly buttons. So this is the one that I added to the method. The belly button is life. This is a vital part of our lymphatic system. You're going to make small circles in the belly button area. Massaging the belly button. And then we're going to come to our groin. This is the V area.